Alright, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this video. Welcome to this reaction. And today we about to watch 2100 2-bedroom NYC rental apartment. I live in New York, if you haven't known. I like to look at apartments. I like to look at videos like this because you know what's good in an apartment, what's not good in an apartment. I just like looking at it because it's nice manifestation. I like to look at mansions too, but this is like the realistic manifestation. Like, this is what I can get right now. So I like to look at what I can get right now, what's new, what's good about apartments, because if you didn't notice, like if you ever looked on like a website, you will see like certain apartments, them shit is like broken down. Then you have some of them that are always getting renovated. Like there's a lot of apartments in New York that are getting renovated right now because there's a lot of people that don't rent in New York City. A lot of people didn't come to New York City this year because of the COVID. The COVID is keeping people out. And then the schools, the colleges, there's a lot of colleges that probably didn't open up, stuff like that. So there's a lot of vacant rooms for sale. So you're going to see good deals like this 2100 2-bedroom apartment, like he see, look, he even says it right there, NYC rentals has collapsed. So it's just going low because of COVID. But if you're new to the channel, I need you to subscribe. We're on the road to 250 subscribers. We have 205. I need you to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss a thing again. Also, I need you to hit that like button too. So it helps this channel grow, it helps the channel build, and helps me give motivation to keep on going because we're doing this for free still. So I need y'all support, I need y'all help, I need y'all motivation. But without further ado, let's just get into the video.
You're about to see a place which is insanely cheap. And there has to be some sort of...
Look how good, like all like the other apartments that would be this price right here wouldn't have this type of kitchenware. Like this is what you would want in an apartment, in my opinion. Like everything else is gonna be regular. It's just gonna be either it looks nice or it's just outdated. But the kitchen gotta look nice.
Because this apartment is just way too nice. Or maybe it's because the Manhattan rental market is in a very bad place right now. But either way, it's sunny, it's got laundry, and if you share this place with a roommate, your rent's gonna be $10.50 each, which would be awesome. Or just rent this 2-bedroom all for yourself because it's priced exactly the same as what you'd expect to pay for a studio. And if you want to learn how to find awesome apartments like the one we're looking at today, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, so hit that subscribe button, yeah. I haven't been on the train in years, bro. What was that? You can Apple Pay now to get on the train? Nah, we upgraded, bro. Man. I ain't going on the train though, but Apple Pay, that's valid. That's cool. They probably charge you more. That's the trick. Probably like a 25 cents more. The tax.
It only took 30 minutes to get to here from downtown Manhattan. And what's also pretty cool is just a block and a half that direction is the apartment. And if you're looking at affordably priced apartments, generally they're much further away from the train than this, which is a huge win for the place we're about to go look at.
Nah, the thing I like about his videos is that it's just for the house. Like if you have a car, he's not talking about that. He's not worried about that. He don't even have a car, so he's not worried about that. He's talking about the trains, because in New York, bro, you don't need a car in New York, bro. Like, really, though, you don't need a car. I got a car. But realistically, you don't need a car in New York. You don't. It's preferable. But you don't need a car in New York, bro. You can get anywhere. You got trains and buses that go everywhere.
And you know something, this isn't going to be true for everyone, but being uptown is a win in and of itself. And that's because things are a lot less crazy and wild up here than they are in lower Manhattan. If you're living in a really popular part of downtown, the sidewalks are usually really congested and street noise is usually at levels that not everybody's used to when they first moved to New York City. But up here, that's not the case, and things are actually pretty quiet. Now, normally when you live uptown, things can be kind of boring. And of course, if you're moving to New York for the first time, or if you want to easily be able to go out and hang out with your friends, you might think that living way uptown like this means that you're going to have to commute. But that's actually not the case, because right here on Amsterdam Avenue, you've got all kinds of little shops and stuff that you're going to need on a weekly basis as far as groceries and things go. And Amsterdam Avenue's got its fair share of restaurants and cafes as well. So if you want to have an evening out on the town with some friends.
Like New York got like nice cafes. They started doing the open seating shit just because of COVID. But since it's getting cold now, I don't know what they're gonna do about it. But like because of that, it makes certain places look nicer. It makes
you can easily do that without having to head downtown. And if you do need to head downtown, since it's only going to take you about 30 minutes to get there, that also is an option.
See, they got their own little shack.
All right, here we are at the building, and it looks like there's a small restaurant downstairs. But the thing I like the most is that right here across the street is the grocery store. How convenient is that?
And then
right there is the northernmost entrance to the subway train that we took to get here, all right across the street from the apartment. Let's head inside. Let's take a look at it and see.
You see the bigger nigga in the back being fucking nosy, bro? He's not recording you. Relax. And you got a mask on. Mind your business, bro. This nigga right here. This nigga, mind your business, bro. Do your job, bro. Mind your business.
All right across the street from the apartment. Let's head inside. Let's take a look at it and see how it is.
Upstairs is nice. Wait, so you gotta take stairs within the stairs to get to this apartment? That's cool.
This place is a total home run. And every window I can see has a view of something. This place also has a ton of character, but important stuff like the kitchen has been updated and there's laundry. But let's start the tour and see what you think. What's kind of interesting is to get in, you have to walk up this staircase right here, and then you kind of just walk into the living room, which is awesome. Just check out these two large windows facing the street. Since these windows stick out a little bit, we actually get to see in two different directions. And that's pretty cool because after you get this set up with a couch and an entertainment center, you'll also have something cool to look at out the windows if there's nothing on TV, which, I mean, there never is. Don't get TV if you live in New York, just get internet because you can still watch YouTube videos. There's a decent amount of space to work with.
I don't know how to use cable. I ain't gonna lie. I've been just watching YouTube go outside. Watch YouTube go outside. Because why would you need to watch TV? There's so much shit to do outside. This is New York. There's mad shit you can do outside. Mad shit.
This area is 10 feet 3 inches by 8 feet 10 inches. And it looks to me like the best spot for a couch is going to be in this area right here. Because if you put your couch against this wall right here, the TV and entertainment center can go right over here by the windows. And it looks like you'll also have some room kind of in the center.
I'll put it right here. The TV right here. The couch right here. And then I'll just have probably because I want to have the windows to be nice and viewable, easy to open and close, just making
of this space for a coffee table, and that's going to give you a nice comfortable setup, and you'll actually be able to invite people over and hang out with your friends in this apartment, which is again something that generally is impossible when you're paying close to $1,000 each in rent. Now, another thing that you generally don't get in an affordable apartment is a nice kitchen.
That's what you see. I ain't gonna lie. I was just brain dead. He said, most you don't get is an apartment with a nice kitchen. I need a nice kitchen. I can't cook, but I want to cook. You feel me? I can't cook, but I want to learn how to cook. So I'm not doing it in no bummy ass kitchen, bro. This shit gotta be renovated. Similar to this shit gotta be renovated. 2020. I shouldn't have.
And this kitchen's got everything. It's got a new refrigerator, a nice large oven, a microwave, and it's got laundry, which is a huge win because you don't have to take your clothes outside of the apartment to get them clean. This is also kind of cool. There's a little skylight up here, and look at it. It's got an old school handle and stuff on it, but I've got no idea if you can turn that and actually open it. It's kind of high up. Probably not a good idea, but it does let in a lot of light, and I don't think this is a bad kitchen at all. Now what we're gonna do is check out both bedrooms so that you can pick your favorite and see if one room is better than the other or if they're about the same. And we'll just walk into this room right here. And it looks like out of these two bedrooms, this is the one that faces the street. So we've got
this one is not bad.
Pretty much the same view that we had in the living room. And this room's a pretty good size. It's 10 feet 3 inches by 8 feet. And that means you should be able to get a pretty decent sized bed in here. You could go up to a queen if you wanted. And if you set your bed up over here, you should be able to use some of this extra space, possibly for a dresser or for a small desk. But the closet space in here is also pretty good. And I don't know if you're going to need a dresser because this thing's pretty substantial. You can hang stuff on this side, and then if we open up the doors here, it looks like you can do the exact same thing over here as well.
Yeah,
and I think for one person, this probably will get the job done. And again, if it doesn't, you've got this little area right here to kind of expand the storage in here if you need to. Let's check out the other bedroom next door and see how it stacks up. All right, here we are in bedroom number 2, and the main difference that this room has from the other bedroom is that this window faces the back of the building, not the street. And if you look outside, you can see the tops of some of the other buildings, which is nice. But since this room doesn't face the street, it's going to get 0 street noise, and it's going to be the quieter of the 2 rooms. But it does look like this room is the slightly smaller of the 2 rooms because it's 8 feet 4 inches by 8 feet 9 inches. But that being said, there's a decent amount of space over here for your bed, and it looks like the closet that we have in here is the same thing that we had in the first bedroom. But at the end of the day, these 2 rooms are pretty similar in size and shape. And because of that, if you have a roommate in this apartment, splitting the rent equally should be pretty easy to do because the bedroom space is about equal, and you're gonna have equal use of the common areas like the living room, the kitchen, and the bathroom, which is right through this door that we're gonna check out next.
Yeah, the bathroom look. The bathroom's small, but it'll get it done. Like, that's valid.
Okay, it's
as long as it got a nice thing, like everything in that shit is nice.
A little small, but it's not bad.
It's not.
Whoever renovated
really
this knew what they were doing because instead of putting in a bathtub, they went with a standing shower, which is way more practical.
Yeah,
the sink fits in here just right, and there's also a lot of storage behind this mirror, which turns into a medicine cabinet. And because the window is right here, there's a lot of natural light just coming in to this bathroom, and it's super bright, and it would be easy to get ready in here because you can see exactly what's going on. And if you want to rent a 2-bedroom apartment that's just 30 minutes from downtown Manhattan and has laundry in the unit, check out the video description. There's a link to this listing where you can get more information. Then check out one of these apartment tours right here, and I'll see you in the next.
If you make, like, I ain't gonna lie, that apartment is nice. It's a very nice apartment, nice two-bedroom apartment in New York. Apartment like these, bro, they don't, like, I don't know, apartments is getting better. Apartments getting better in New York, and on top of that, they're getting cheaper because a lot of people not coming over here from New York because of the corona. Which me personally, I hate it when you just see more and more people come to New York because it gets harder for people that actually live in New York to get jobs, stuff like this and that. So for like people to not come here is really good for New York in a way. But if you made it this far in the video, you obviously like my video, so you should obviously subscribe. So I need you to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 250 subscribers. Also, hit the like button too. And as well as leave a comment asking me to react to what video should I react to next.